Oh, there is next to no lighting in this room. What can I say? You have a pee stain over here. You have a pee stain over there. These pee stains have been here for about a month. Put on a little bit more lighting. I don't think that makes a bit of a difference. So over here, what do we have here? Is that shadowing? That's just shadowing. So we've got the pee stains. Yeah, we've got the two pee stains. So let me get the camera over here, out of the way, and let's work on them and see if we can remove them both. We're going to be using ammonia, which is a great cleaner. It will evaporate. It shouldn't damage your carpet unless it's wool. We're going to be using hydrogen peroxide, Salon Care 6% hydrogen peroxide. Do not use more than 6%. You can buy the Salon Care 40%, which is 12%, I believe, hydrogen peroxide. Make sure you dilute that, or you'll probably ruin your carpet. Is this shadowing? Or is yeah, this is shadowing over here. Okay, so these are the stains. So let's just get... I'm sorry I can't do this a little better. But there's just no lighting here. So this is a stain over here, the stain over here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take this 6% hydrogen peroxide, and I'm going to saturate the spray. The stain, not the spray. I'm going to saturate the stain. And what you should see, if this works the way it's supposed to, magic, it should start to evaporate right before your, or disappear right before your eyes. Here's the second stain. I like to spray it. Some people like to use the pointed stream, like they're taking a streamer. I like to use the spray. So what I'm going to do now is I've got my bottle of alcohol. You got to be really careful when you put hydrogen peroxide in a clear bottle. The light will get to it and it will destroy it. That's why you want a brown or a white shaded bottle. So I've got my ammonia over here. Very strong. You don't want to... I should learn my lesson, but I should have learned my lesson, but I haven't. To carry gloves when you're doing this, because when this stuff hits your hands, it turns the skin kind of like a chalky white. Whew. You should wear... You can see this one over here is almost disappearing. It's almost disappeared. That's terrible grammar. This one's almost disappeared. This one, you can still see the shadowing. Hold on, let me cover my face and breathe. Oh, that's not really working good. Whew, oh boy, it's really bad in here right now. Okay, so what you can do is you can spray this on and blot it off. You don't want to... There's different ways to do this. You can spray it on, leave it alone. It will evaporate overnight. It will evaporate. If it... Some people take the bottle and they just literally pour it on the carpet. Whew, it's burning my eyes. Hold on. Let me get a towel. Couldn't find a towel. All I could find was some underwear in there. I'm not going to breathe somebody's underwear. Okay. I can't open a window now and I'm in a closed room. Sorry. So some people will take a bottle of hydrogen peroxide and just pour it over here. And the idea is that hydrogen peroxide will evaporate over time. It will also kill mold, and it should be okay underneath the carpet. It won't cause any damage. It shouldn't cause any damage. And it will clean up your stain and maybe remove the odor and the bacteria under in the padding. Some people like me like to spray it. If you put this in a carpet cleaner, probably not going to work. The ammonia might work, but it's probably not going to work. You need to let it soak and break down the crystalline and the stain. This is just so confusing. This is very confusing because we have the shadow, the light shadow. And I'm going to shut off that light so we can get rid of the shadow. And that way you'll see what I'm talking about. Let's turn this light off. Now it looks like the whole room is stained. That's because of the bed. It's so screwed up. The lighting in this place is terrible. That's not going to work either. The lighting is just terrible. You've got a shadow of the hold on, unbelievable. You got the shadow of the mattress on the floor, and it makes it look like the whole room is stained. That's not gonna work. We need more lighting, sorry. Longer video than I expected. I'm looking at it right now and I'm saying, this whole carpet is stained. Because we've got shadowing. We have the shadowing here. I should have marked this off, but you don't need to mark it off. Some people will use a shop vac to suck this stuff up. You could maybe use a carpet cleaner afterwards, a carpet machine to clean it up, but you don't really have to. The carpet's really saturated, more than I expected. And you can see that it's kind of coming up yellowish now. You don't really want to wipe it like I did. Never wipe it, especially going forward, right? So I'm probably gonna need more paper towels. But what I'm doing, again, it will break. This is why you need gloves, because the ammonia will just turn your hands white and start eating it up. So I'm gonna definitely have to get more paper towels. I like to blot it, because that way, if the stain will get broken down, but when you blot it, if there's any gunk in the carpet, it will start to come up, it will start to be absorbed into the paper towel. And again, I'm totally mixed up here right now because I've got this huge shadow. If I was doing this in the daytime, I wouldn't have to deal with this. I've got this huge shadow from the mattress, and it literally looks like this whole room has a stain. There you go. Now I think you can see. The paper towel's a little dirty. It's a lot dirty. Okay, I don't even know. It's a lot easier in the daytime to do this. It's a lot easier if you mark it off, so you don't have to press your paper towel in to see where it's moist and damp and wet, ladies. But we'll get this cleaned. That's where it is. It's so wet. Oh yes, it's wet right over here. And I don't know how I'm going to show this to you so that you can see. This is what happens when you're in a house that was built in the 40s and the 50s. They didn't put lighting fixtures in the center of the ceiling, and all they put in was outlets, and you've got these little 60-watt lamps. And you can't even see your cell phone in front of you. It's so dark. So I'm going to get more paper towels. There's a lot of dirt coming up over there. But it's also a 35-year-old carpet, and there is an enormous amount of filth in this carpet, just an incredible amount. We'll be back. I really need to buy a light for this. There is so much shadowing on this carpet. See, when I move, you can see the shadowing disappears. The dog is in the vet hospital right now. I'm going to be dealing with luckily she's not dead. My vet didn't think there was a problem with my dog, and I said, do a blood test. They did a blood test and said, get your dog to a hospital right now. So had I not demanded that my dog vet do a blood test, she probably would have been dead within the next week. That is frightening, that a paid veterinarian did not want to do a blood test until I said do it. And then they said, get her out of here right away and get her help. So I'm dealing with probably $7,000 in vet bills in the next week. If you want to leave a donation, which I doubt anybody will, that would be wonderful. If you want to put some money towards buying a light so that I don't have to clean this stuff up. See, look how filthy this is. I know even in the lighting you can see it's absolutely filthy. And this is not the best thing to do. This is kind of like spreading the stain. I'm not worried at this point. I'm just trying to get these 2 urine stains out. This whole carpet is covered with pee and urine stains. Thankfully, I got the blood test, and the dog is going to live. Hopefully. Things could change, but as of now, she's on IVs, and she's probably going to come home. I said keep her an extra day. I know it's a lot more money for me, but her life matters more. So, one thing you can't really see anymore Let's try to, God, I wish I had something to cover this up. I had to put a pillow over to get rid of the shadowing. Otherwise, it looks like the whole floor is stained. Now that we're blocking the light, remember when I did this video, when I started this video about 10 minutes ago? Where are the stains? I know you're going to say the stain is over here, till I start moving the fibers a little bit. And then you say, you're right. Okay, so we got a little yellowing over here. That's the dampness. It's not staining the carpet. Look at how dirty this carpet is, though. All this dirt is coming up. I don't want to stay in this room any longer. Too many fumes in here. So I blotted out. This is kind of like VLM. Is it VLM? LVM, low volume moisture, where you really don't have to wait 2 hours for a carpet to dry. You kind of treat it, you break up the fibers. I'm not bringing a brush in here now. And there's still there's a lot of dirt on this thing still. But the urine stain that was soaking in here and then dried has been on this carpet for about at least a month. Okay, you're going to say, oh, there's the stain over there. Nope. It's the carpet being moved around. There it is, people. That's how you clean pioche off a carpet. I'm saving you millions of dollars in carpet fees. No, this is the shadowing again. So hopefully this helps you. You can clean your carpet. You don't have to replace it. And if you want to leave a donation, I got a PayPal link, or you can do a super chat, or you can just do nothing and let my channel fall apart. Thank you. Bye.